Asheville, North Carolina is a retirement destination for many reasons. We have really great climate, we have scenic beauty and nature that is surrounding us, we have culture and arts galore, we have really good health care here too. And we have a lifestyle that's chill and relaxed, and we can just sit around and take in the mountain views. And today we're looking at the top 5 55 plus communities in Asheville. Hi, I'm Beth Schadler. I'm with Tried and True Realty, powered by eXp, and we are living in Asheville. And we explore what it's like to live and eat, work, sleep, play in Asheville, North Carolina. So if you are thinking about moving to the area or retiring here, feel free to reach out, give us a call, shoot us an email, shoot us a text, and just explore the option with us. It's our passion and pleasure to help you do that. So, just a caveat, not all of these are official 55 plus communities, meaning they don't have necessarily age restrictions saying only people 55 plus can live here. Some do, but the majority of them don't. So just keep that in mind. If that's really important for you, reach out and let me know, and I'll tell you which ones do and don't. So number 1 is Crowfields. It's probably the most famous 55 plus community in Asheville. It's located just south of Asheville, kind of near the Biltmore estate. So Crowfields was developed on the plot of an old dairy farm where contractors and architects and landscape designers all got together and carefully designed this condominium development. A lot of the residents of Crowfield really like its location. So it's right close to everything that makes Asheville really fun and wonderful, but it's also a little bit outside of town as well. And it's really close to the Racquet Club, which has tons of other opportunities for tennis and pickleball and pools and things like that. But Crowfields has its own pool nonetheless. So in Crowfields, they often get together in the morning and they walk together, or they go to the garden in the afternoon and they work in the community garden. There's a lot of exercise choices and group classes, and there's a creek that kind of goes through there. You can walk along the creek or just hang out on the walking trails and meet with other people. And in the clubhouse, there's a wide variety of scheduled dinners and activities that people do, and they have outings. So they'll go to Asheville for a play or a concert or some other venues that are really fun to explore Asheville together as a community. Residents love Crowfields because of its natural beauty. There's lakes and ponds, not really big ones, but it has a really nice, tranquil feel to it. The neighborhood is kind of known for its peaceful vibe, and those who live there enjoy a relaxed style of life. And I already mentioned the location. It's a step away from everything, but really close to all Asheville has to offer. And if you still have a part-time job, it's easy for you to get in and out of the city from Crowfields. And we talked about the clubhouse and the swimming pool and the walking trails and the tennis courts. And of course, like many 55 plus communities, it's really low maintenance. There's not a lot that you have to do on your own outside of your own personal home. Crowfield's location also offers easy proximity to hospitals and doctors. Right there on Hendersonville Road is kind of a hub for physical therapists, for dentists, for doctors, for any kind of medical assistance you may need. You're a hop, skip, and a jump from Mission Hospital, and also going the other way, you also have Advent Health, which is a wonderful hospital. If you were to live in Crowfields, you would be really close to the Biltmore estate, which is a fun place to take your guests. And you'd also be really close to the Blue Ridge Parkway, where it's really nice on a Sunday just to take a drive and watch the leaves change or see the views coming up over the mountains. And you can't forget the Asheville outlets. They're also really close, where they have tons of outlet stores, kind of like in an outdoor mall situation. It's a great place to get a little bit of exercise and do a little bit of shopping as well. And you have the North Carolina Arboretum not far away either, which has beautiful gardens and hiking trails and educational exhibits. So if you were to live at Crowfields, where would you go to eat? Well, the Corner Kitchen's not far away. That's a farm-to-table restaurant right in Asheville that has seasonal menus and a really cozy atmosphere. There's also the Bull and Beggar, which is located in the River Arts district of Asheville, also not too far away, and it offers French-inspired cuisines and a beautiful view of the French Broad River. And then there is Rue, a Cajun-inspired restaurant, and then 131 Main, which is located at Biltmore Town Square Park. And that's kind of a ritzy, fun place that offers American cuisine and outdoor seating with fire pits. So the HOA in Crowfields is about $600, give or take, a month. And the average price for a 2-bedroom is about $355,000. For a 3-bedroom, it's about $535,000. And for a 4-bedroom, it's about $991,000 as of right now, 2023. Number 2, Beaverdam Run. This is in North Asheville. So below Weaverville, but north of downtown Asheville. This is on 115 acres of natural, beautiful land that's really scenic, like a park lake setting. And there's 136 different homes there. What really makes it unique is there's kind of a big gathering place in the middle that has a log cabin. And the log cabin is quite historic. Right outside the log cabin, there's a big fenced area for people that love dogs. So you have a built-in dog park at Beaverdam Run. Inside the log cabin, there are game rooms, a pool table, a small lending library, and everything has Wi-Fi, of course, and 3 different fireplaces. There's also a clubhouse, which is the center of all the activities for Beaverdam Run. And in addition to the event room there's a widescreen TV, and the building is fully equipped with a full kitchen. They call it a party kitchen because it has everything to host a party, obviously, and then a heated indoor swimming pool. There's also a fitness room with a TV and lockers and showers and saunas. This one has the full shebang. And there's one more thing you won't believe this place has, is a Japanese garden. So there is a lake there. I think there's 5 different ponds actually, but one of them is a Japanese garden. So they have planted these beautiful trees that come up during different times of the year with vibrant colors, and there's benches all around the pond, so you can kind of take a stroll around and stop and hang out and have a chit chat. There are tennis courts. There are 4 pickleball courts. There are 5 miles of easily accessible roads and trails. And the residents really enjoy the active social calendar too. They have tons of activities planned for hanging out and meeting your neighbors, so you probably won't be very lonely living there. It's also really close to the Blue Ridge Parkway, and it's also really close to Beaver Lake. So if your 5 ponds at Beaverdam Run don't get you through the day, you can go to Beaver Lake and walk around there too and meet some different people, of course. And I think they have fishing there, and maybe you could take a canoe out, things like that as well. And then you're really not that far from downtown Asheville, where all the independent stores are, and the hustle and the bustle and the fun things that make Asheville fun and unique and artsy. And then you're close to the Grove Park Inn as well. So you could go and take guests to the Grove Park Inn, sit on the Sunset Terrace, have a cocktail, and watch the sun go down over the mountains. So restaurants that are close to Beaverdam Run would be the Woodfire Bar and Grill. Look it up. It's just a few miles away, and it specializes in wood-fired pizzas. There's also the Local Joint, which is a neighborhood community restaurant that people really love. They have a full farm-to-table menu that offers vegetarian and gluten-free options as well. Because there are so many amenities attached with Beaverdam Run, and it has every single thing you could possibly think of to want, the HOA fee is a little bit higher at $825 a month. And condos that are 2,300 to about 3,000 square feet go anywhere from $850,000 to $950,000. Number 3, Biltmore Lake. Now, Biltmore Lake is widely known because it is just right west of Asheville. It is right on I-40, but not so close that you hear the traffic noise. But it is situated around a man-made lake that's quite large. It's beautiful, and you can actually just camp right there near the lake. There's different camping spots in the forest right there, and a trail that goes all around it as well. Beautiful clubhouse, great sense of community. There are people of all ages in Biltmore Lake. There are families, there are retirees, there are single people. There is a wide range, so it's not just retirees. Why people love the Biltmore Lake community is, again, the beautiful location. It is surrounded with nature and all situated around that big lake. and the amenities that come with it. I mean, the clubhouse is really inviting and welcoming. There's also tennis courts and playground and a beach where they have kayaks and canoes that you can take out on the lake at no charge. And it's really easy to access the city of Asheville. I mean, it's like 15 minutes to downtown Asheville, but a world away at the same time. So you can be out at a show and then back at your home and enjoying the beautiful sights in 15-20 minutes. And there are many different real estate options at Biltmore Lake. There's anything from townhomes to single family homes to really large, almost mansion size homes. There's so much to choose from there, but really everyone gathers for the community feel and the aspect that nature provides being so close to the city. And overall, the quality of life for residents in Biltmore Lake is quite high. Again, there's that strong sense of community, the beautiful surroundings, and everything that Western North Carolina has to offer. You have Mission Hospital that's really close, about a mile or two away, and you again have Advent Health that's close, and you have the VA Medical Center, which is in East Asheville. So about 10-15 minutes for you. And because you're on the west side of town, you have really easy access to the Pisgah National Forest, which is just an easy stroll up the Blue Ridge Parkway and offers abundant trails to walk on and waterfalls to see. And that's just kind of right out your back door. There are great restaurants nearby, like the Fig Bistro, which is a cozy restaurant in Biltmore Village. And it offers Mediterranean-inspired cuisine with plenty of vegetarian options as well. And then there's the Cantina, which is close to that, at Biltmore as well, which is a Mexican restaurant, which is really fun, especially with kids. It's lively, it's big, it's kind of chaotic, and the food is delicious. Now, because there is so much variation in homes in Biltmore Lake, I'm hesitant to actually say what the homes go between price-wise. So if you want more information, reach out to me and I'll be sure to walk you through it because there's just so many options. But when we think about the HOA fees per month for Biltmore Lake, it's around $765, something like that, but they're paid quarterly. So it looks a little bit different when you pay it. Number 4, Pinebrook Farms in Weaverville. Now, if you don't know about Weaverville, Weaverville sits like northeast of Asheville, about 20 minutes up there, and it has its own little main street, and it's super cute, it's charming, it's surrounded by natural beauty. There's a historic downtown area and Main Street with independent shops that have little cafes and diners and art shops. And then there's community events like an annual art autumn festival that happens, and a Christmas parade, and a weekly farmers market. So independent of Pinebrook Farms, there's also a whole town for you to explore. There's also tons of other arts and culture that happen in Weaverville, and it has that small town charm with just over about 4,000 to 5,000 residents in actual Weaverville. It's not really big, and people tend to know each other after a while. There's also really great views there. So getting on to the Pinebrook Farms part of Weaverville, Pinebrook Farms was inspired by the America of yesteryear, when friends and family were the most important things in life, and they're trying to carry out that tradition. So they are mostly single family homes that are very, very low maintenance and arts and crafts style. Residents describe it as feeling like a little village all to themselves, and it has a great sense of community. And they often get together and walk around the block or hang out, plan times for socialization. They may grill together at the clubhouse or sit in front of the outdoor fireplaces that they have there. There's a fitness room and a pool, and there's even a little stream that's big enough that you can fish in. That's pretty cool. What if you caught your own dinner and brought it home to your lady? How nice would that be? So some aspects of Pinebrook Farms are, again, the low maintenance living, low maintenance options that you can include in there. Most of them have fiber concrete siding and tile floors, designer cabinetry, 2-car garages. Quite nice. Again, you'd have easy access to Mission Hospital right in Asheville, the VA Hospital, and Advent Health. And when we think about food and cuisine in Weaverville, there is a lot to choose from, even though you're not in the big city. There's still lots of foodie options. First one is the Well Bread, Bakery, and Cafe. I always have a hard time saying that. Well, bet bread. This bakery and cafe is known for its pastries and sandwiches and coffee. It's a great spot to hang out for breakfast or lunch and just to talk to people and be social. And then there's Blue Mountain Pizza, and that's a local favorite as well. And it offers salads and pizzas and Italian-inspired dishes of all sorts, and they have beer and wine as well. And then my personal favorite is the Stony Knob Cafe, which is a cozy restaurant that serves up Southern comfort food. And I love their shrimp and grits. It is to die for. And they offer a great brunch that is really popular, so get there early because I don't think they take reservations. And the dinner menu features like fried chicken, meatloaf, and things like that. It's really delicious. So Pinebrook Farms HOA fee is about $310 a month. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, so that might be kind of nice for you. The square feet range between 2,100 square feet and 3,200 square feet. So there's a little bit of a range there. And the price is anywhere from $620,000 to $880,000. So number 5, the Vistas of Westfield, heading back to the west side in Candler. Now the Vistas of Westfield have the same builders as Pinebrook Farms. So you know you're getting quality. I'm just going to call it the Vistas because it's shorter. So again, you have that premier community feel, but you still are located really close to Asheville, about 15-20 minutes away tops. But you feel like you're a world away, featuring that like rural feel of being out in nature, but still have the accessibility to everything you'd want in a city. There are several different floor plans that are throughout the community. Most of them have easy one-level living, and the homes range in size from about 1,800 square feet to 2,700 square feet. Again, very low maintenance because the yard work and all the home maintenance is done for you through the HOA. So everybody's thrilled not to mow their lawn anymore. That's one of the big things that the people say. They're like, yay, we don't have to do that anymore. There is a pool, and there's a fitness center and a community center like most of the other communities as well. And there's a social group that really gets together quite often and knows each other really well. And the views, there's spectacular views from this place. And sometimes you might even see a hot air balloon floating overhead. You see that sometimes in Candler, and it's a beautiful sight to see, usually early in the morning, so you kind of have to be an early riser to see that. Candler necessarily doesn't have as many restaurants as Asheville proper does, but there are still some great options that are not too far away. It's like the Smoky Park Supper Club, which is really kind of in Asheville, and it's a unique restaurant that's on the French Broad River, and they have a different thing where you have to be a member and you have to be local in order to dine there or be with a local. So it kind of keeps it less touristy and gives it more of a local vibe. And the food is delicious, and they have outdoor seating area as well. And then there's the Pisgah Inn, which is a historic inn and restaurant on the Blue Ridge Parkway, which is just right outside of Candler. The Pisgah Inn offers southern flair, such as fried chicken and some trout and some homemade biscuits. The restaurant also has a really large deck that you can sit out on and enjoy the stunning mountain views. And then there's the Sandhill Kitchen, kind of no-frills, farm-to-table restaurant located in Candler. And the restaurant offers locally sourced dishes and soups and salads, and they also have a good selection of craft beers and wines. So the Vistas of Westfield has a pretty low HOA fee of $240 a month. And the square footage ranges from 2,300 to 2,600. And the price is anywhere from $575,000 to about $620,000. So everybody's coming to Asheville to retire, and we absolutely love helping people every single day. So if you're kind of thinking about it, reach out to me. Send me an email, send me a text. I'd be glad to help explore the options. These are not the only places to live. There's plenty of other places as well. So let me help you on your journey. We are living in Asheville. Hit that subscribe button, click that little bell so you can be alerted every time we make a new video for you. Until then, ciao for now.